The first frequently asked question, which says, after I get my green card, is it legal to work for two companies and not the original company simultaneously? Well, there are actually a couple of different subcomponents to this question that you need to understand. First of all, once you have received your green card, and I wouldn't even say that a reasonable period of time has passed by, it's a little bit more complicated than that, but let's take the easy answer. Let's say you've got your green card, 6-8 months have passed by. You can do whatever you want. You can start your own business, you can work, not work, change your line of work, go back to school. You can do many different things. Once you've received your green card, you are free as a bird. So definitely after 6-8 months of getting your green card, you can do whatever you want. But what if you do it 6 days after you get your green card? And I think it's still okay. The reason I say that is because of the American Competitiveness in the 21st Century Act, which makes it possible for you to change jobs even before your green card is approved, your rights after the green card would be more, not less than what they were before the green card, right? So the fact that you've got your green card approval and 7 days later you moved, I don't think it should be a problem for your naturalization. I don't think it's an issue at all. However, there is one caveat, one thing to be careful about. There are 2 points in your green card process where you should have the intention to continue working with this employer who did the green card or who did your supplement J. What are those 2 points? When you first file the 485, it should be your intention to either continue working or join the employer who helped you file the 485. So at the point of filing your 485, your intention is important. And upon approval of the green card, right at the juncture, when you get your green card approval, you should have the intention to stay. Now that's a doubtful proposition, but just to be on the safe side, I would say assume that. Although if you did not and you got into trouble, I suspect you would win in court if the government tries to take away your green card. So 2 places, 2 spots in your green card process, when you actually file the 485 and when you actually receive the approval. Okay. If you had the intention to stay with this employer, but something changed. So let's say you got your green card approval today, you had no intention of leaving, but a day later you got a great offer and you changed. I think you're fine. I don't think it's a problem because the 2 points at which your intention is important, when you filed the 485 and in this case when you got the green card approval, you had no intention of moving, right? And even if you did, I think you could argue before a court and win that that's no longer a requirement of green cards. So this whole area becomes quite unpredictable in some ways, but pretty safe for employees in most cases. I would still want you to consult with a lawyer, discuss your particular case, understand the pros and cons if you're planning to leave the job, understand what is going to happen. But I personally think it should be okay. So the question before me was, I got my green card March 2016. My project ended in May because of a change in client location. You see, this is what also protects you. You had no intention of leaving, but you're not supposed to work free for somebody. If they don't have a project, it's over. You keep your green card. Okay, and you just joined 2 other jobs instead of the employer who sponsored you. I think it's okay. I personally don't see this as a problem. Will you be able to file for citizenship? Absolutely. I do believe so. The only thing I would recommend, another layer of protection, file your green card, file your naturalization 5 years after you got your green card. Okay, 5 years. You can do it 90 days earlier. Just do it 5 years, exact 5 years. That gives you an added layer of protection. Okay. *5. If anyone